Journal Entry 11. What is this? If Crusader Stromson would come and see what happened today, she would be furious and demand that a certain number of the chapter members were to be sent back to basic training. The recent days I have gained strength, spent a lot of time training and maintaining my gear. The humidity here is unbelievable, and without cleaning and greasing, my leather armor start molding in just a few days. The sharpness of my weapons also suffer. But I have put a lot of time aside for this, so my gear is top notch and ready to cut risen. I have been assigned to a squad now, led by the Charn Knight Fleshtorn. I don't really know what I am to think about him. Well, more about that later. Crusader Mist is in the squad as well. I will see if she shows herself to be a friend or if she keeps on insulting me. I met a lot of people. Too many names, too many ranks. Sometimes I just want to run. Anyway, there was Mixie, an Asura. Harley told me about her, so I bought some blueberry cookies in Lion's Arch when I passed through there. But since I got hurt and had to spend a few days resting, they were pretty old when she got them. But she didn't mind. She is charming, cute, in a childish Asuran way. But she seems to like forks, or Crusader forks. I was on the brink of calling him out to fight even though he outranks me. He called Harley a cunt among other things. If he would be in Divinity's Reach, he would be hung for that, no trial. Too bad he isn't in Divinity's Reach. He is a Crusader now. How that happened goes beyond me, but apparently he is a good fighter. Sometime in the future, we will settle things if we continue on this path, and I honestly don't think I can beat him in a fair fight. But then again, Crusader Binns told me that fighting seldom is fair. I have to make up some plan. I also met another recruiting camp, Gilrea a Silvari, or Lord Gilrea of the Pale Tree as I call him, since he insists of calling me Lord Ivoryheart. He seems friendly, but he hinted that some events had him degraded, and that he has been in the chapter longer than most. It will be interesting to get to know him and his secrets. Back to the events. We were sent out to find some missing shipments of weapons. The lineup was a disaster, and when the commanding officer, Tactician Valley, ordered Crusader Fawkes and some other soldier to form the rear guard, Knight Fleshtorn openly opposed this. I was embarrassed, partly on behalf of Knight Fleshtorn's lack of respect, and partly because the tactician failed at enforcing her power. Crusader Mixie left the lineup to show her annoyance with the whole matter, but this was also a display of her lack of respect for the tactician, as well as her commanding Knight Zali. Mixie later apparently changed her mind because all of a sudden she appeared among us when we were searching the area where the weapons were supposed to be. How the War Master can run a chapter with this level of discipline, or lack of the same, is beyond me. But I keep my mouth shut. I am a recruit, and no one cares about my opinion. Anyway, somehow we managed to get started, and upon reaching the area we split up into teams of 2. I had no clue who to team up with, but the tactician chose me to go with her, maybe out of pity when she saw how lost I was. But I hope that I didn't fail her. I hope I made a good impression. Knight Sally found a chest of some sort. It was guarded by a single Risen. Easy task, I thought. When will I learn never to underestimate the Risen? This one was a wizard. Clearly he must have been powerful during his lifetime, because he withstood our attacks with ease and managed to knock the air out of me with a single lightning bolt. And when we finally struck him down, he rose again, and again. It was a nightmare. Crusader Williams was hurt, but Crusader Mixie managed to heal her up. I was ordered to escort Knight Fleshtorn back to camp. He was carrying the chest. I couldn't help to think about when he carried me back after battling that abomination. Nothing more exciting happened that day, except that Knight Fleshtorn found out that Crusader Mist didn't come back with the others, so he went out to look for her. I don't know if he went out alone or not, but so far I haven't seen any of them. Hope she returns. She was one of the few that talked to me, and she is pretty to look at, even though her personality could use some improvement, maybe.